it's probably good to lay out some advantages then that I could think of owning a townhouse. Active pa rin na fixing. So I think mga sidings na lang to ng mga wall. Hello fam! Good morning! Maayong adlaw, maayong buntag sa inyong tanan from Calgary, Canada. Maayong buntag dira and gabi, Pilipinas. Let's start our video for today. So, it's a very good weather here in Calgary. Wala lang naman kaulap-ulap oh. Wow! Ayan. So, it's a normal day lang for the Alba Fam Bam. And ihahatid lang namin si Kuya Davan and si Lianica sa kanilang daycare and summer camp. And nakakatuwa talaga sobra tong summer camp ni Kuya. Kasi today naman, may pupuntahan sila. And it's the Prairie Winds Park dito sa Calgary. So siguro adventure talaga to kasi magbabas lang sila and train and all kasama mga classmates and teachers. And may swimming and water park doon. So there you go, tontuan na naman to si Kuya Davon. So ayan, let's just start our day and samahan niyo ulit kami ni Mommy for today at off ang Mommy. So sakto, see you later!
Hi fam! And we're back at home. So nahatid na namin ang mga bata ngayon. So dahil off day ako, so syempre, I always do house chores. So hindi pa rin tayo off sa bahay. So maglilinis, maglalaba, nagtambak na naman po ang ating labahan. Kasi every weekend nga, we try to go out. So ngayon pag weekdays ang off ko, ito yung ginagawa ko, maglinis ng bahay. So, samahan niyo ako. Ayan fam. So, nakuha ko ng King Laundry. So, hobby ko talaga ang maglaba at mag-fold ng clothes. Kasi every time na may mga madumi or either napupuno na yung basket namin ng laundry, nagsasalang lang ako lagi ng laundry sa washing machine. Tapos dryer ko. Sinatamba ko muna siya dito. Tapos ganito, pag may off day ako, and then I will fold it. Para hindi na-stuck yung maduduming damit dun sa laundry basket namin. So, mag-fold muna tayo ng damit and may nakasalang pa ulit ako. It's yung mga damit ko naman, yung uniforms and ibang gamit ni Daddy. So, medyo maingay sa labas kasi may inaayos pa na mga parang roofing or walling sa townhouses dito sa amin. And syempre summer, maraming nagpapaayos ng mga bahay-bahay or inaayos yung mga bahay-bahay. So kaya medyo maingay. Sinasamantala na nila kasi mainit na naman po today. And ayan ang weather namin sa Calgary. Ayan. And syempre andito ako sa playroom ng mga bata. May mini castle sila dyan kasi camping daw. So they really want to have a camping na ulit, which is meron kaming coming soon with our fam bam na naman. Hold muna ulit tayo, continue, and after this magluluto ng lunch and maglilinis ng bahay. So Daddy is in the meeting right now. So usually ganito kami sa bahay pag off ako ng weekdays. May meeting si Daddy, nandun lang siya sa baba. And ako naman, naglilinis, nagkukumpuni ng mga kung ano dito sa bahay. So, that's my off day. Ganun talaga ang buhay Canada natin. Kasi tayo lang din naman lagi ang gumagawa ng lahat. Unlike, we have a helper. Like, siguro nung nasa Asia kami, Pero things have changed, syempre. And we planned this because for the future of the kids na rin. Ayan fam, tapos na tayong mag-fold ng mga damit ng bata. So, bumaba muna ako para magluto ng lunch. And ang naisip ko, since kami lang dalawa ni Daddy ulit, silog tayo. So, magluto na ako ng kusina. And nakatay na ako ng egg right now. So, mamaya ang lulutuin ko for dinner is sopas. Kasi, ang tagal na nire-request ng mga kids. So, magsusopas ako mamaya for dinner sa amin ng mga bata. So, silog for lunch. And then, after Daddy's meeting, magla-lunch break na siya. Kakain na kami.
And fam, habang nagla-lunch kami ni Mommy, remember na na-hail itong townhouse namin. So it's been 1 year na, or close to 1 year na since then. And madami na actually silang nagawa dito sa townhouse. Gawa pa rin sila. Yeah, very active pa rin na fixing. So I think mga sidings na lang to ng mga wall and yung sa mga tubig. So konti na lang. And sobrang ganda na ulit ng townhouse namin. Kasi napakita ko yun dati. May ano talaga siya, butlig-butlig. Or may mga pimples talaga. And yung ibang sidings ng townhouse ay nag-crack talaga and all. Pero ngayon, super okay na. Back to its former glory na. Then ang ganda kasi active talaga yung townhouse management namin. So nakapintura na yung mga sa parking, very clear na yung mga signages, pinaglalagay na nila, bago ulit. And then I think lahat ng roof ng townhouses ay bago na rin and the sidings itself. So very good. And yeah, that's all. Nag-update lang ako dun sa mga curious kung ano na ang nangyari. So again, if active yung condo management nyo and they're okay and they're working as expected, dapat ganito. Within a few months to a year, natatapos na ang gawain for the townhouse. Pero pag hindi, expect na medyo masakit yung ulo, may mga leak na, hindi pa rin nagagawa, and all those. So, sa mga ganon, hindi sulit yung binabayad na condo fee. Pero dito sa amin, so far, they're very effective, they're very efficient. Nakamiting ko nga din yung head ng condo management before. And in-invite niya nga din ako to be part of the condo management. But I declined kasi medyo busy pa. But then again, ayun, ang primary talaga na nagpapataas ng condo fee ay insurance talaga. And para dun sa mga bago sa aming channel, ang condo fee nga pala namin, the basic or the standard, ay around $400. And then dahil nga nagka-hail, you need to put up some money kasi hindi kayang i-cover ng insurance. Ang total estimate ng damage ng townhouse namin or ng buong vicinity or complex ay $1 million. Ang mako-cover lang ng insurance ay $700,000. So kulang pa ng $300,000 or yun yung participation fee namin as townhouse owners dito. So yung $300,000 dinivide sa buong townhouse units and nag-come up sila ng around 3,000 or close to 3,000 or more than 3,000 rather per unit. So that's why may dagdag kami na $300 per month. So around $700 ang total na condo fee namin na binabayaran. So 400 for the standard, 300 for the special assessment, which is yung damage ng hail. So mabigat na mabigat talaga siya, fam. I mean, $300 yun eh. Sa buong grocery yun, and also ngayon kailangan mo pang maglabas pa ng another $300 for the grocery store. Sayang din. But yeah, to their point, nung na-consult ko nga yung head ng condo fee, sa insurance lang din daw talaga. It boils down to insurance. Yun din yung dahilan kung bakit magdadagdag ka ng $300 and all. So a good thing, nakikita mo sila talagang very busy once na nag-hit na yung spring. this year, sobrang busy na talaga nila. As in, dami talagang ginawa as you've seen in the previous videos. And ayun nga, nagawa na yung roof, nagawa na yung sidings, front and back. And then, yung mga fixtures na lang, mga paint, ayun na lang yung kinukumpuni nila. So, feeling ko patapos na talaga to on the last phase na to of construction. So again, grateful kami na active yung condo management or condo board. And yeah, hopefully dun sa mga naka-townhouse din, let us know your feedback. Kamusta ang condo board nyo? Effective ba? Efficient ba sila? Mabilis ba silang gumawa? And nagagawan ba nila ng paraan yung mga additional expenses or special assessment na iiwasan ba nila yon and kung paano nila ginagawa yon?
Hello, fam! And nakapag-shower na ang mami. Tapos na maglinis ng bahay and now magluluto naman tayo ng dinner for the kids kasi sundo ko na kami ng kids in a while. So mag-prep muna ako ng sopas. So mamaya ako nag-continue pag nandito na yung mga bata para mainit pa siya. So magigisa-gisa muna tayo and sundo ng kids. So ayan, nakapag-prep na ako actually kanina. Bago ako maligo, naggayat-gayat na ako ng pang-sopas namin. And let's start cooking. So naglagay na ako ng butter. Butter ang ginagamit ko for sopas instead of oil. Kasi parang piling ko mas malasa siya. So, yun yung ginagamit ko ever since. And, magpapamelt lang natin. And, magigisa na muna tayo. And, by the way, I'm wearing our merchandise, Tribella. Please check out our page, tribella.co. And, ayan, nakapag-may na rin ako. Ang ganda ng tela niya, presko, lalo na ngayong summer.
Hello fam, and Lawrence here. So, nandito lang tayo sa terrace. Since busy pa si mommy cleaning the whole house and ako naman, nag-chill lang ako with my afternoon break. Since na-mention ko during our lunch kung gaano kami ka-grateful dito sa condo board so far. So again, iba-iba ang notion ng condo board nyo. Iba-iba ang ugali nila, iba-iba on how they work efficiently, iba-iba yung mga personalities na nandoon. So, it's really good to be involved as well in your condo board. If you could join, why not? Having said that, it's probably good to lay out some advantages then that I could think of owning a townhouse. We've been here for a year so far, and so far our experience has been great. Again, excluding yung na-hail kami. Kasi we're in the Northeast, alam naman ng mga tiga Calgary yan na this is the Hail Alley. I think buong Calgary naman ay Hail Alley, but mas malala talaga dito sa Northeast, North of Northwest, dun na side. So, excluding that, we had a very good experience with our townhouse. Great condo board so far, as I've mentioned. And these are the couple of things that I think one family could consider on owning a house versus a single detached house. Again, caveat, we also wanted to move to a single house. We're still thinking about it. We're still praying about it. It's because of two things. One is a more bigger space. The other one is the backyard para sa mga kids. So more or less, yun lang talaga. I couldn't think of any advantages right now based on the 6 things that we've experienced on owning a townhouse. Number 1, it's the predictable costs. So since meron kayong condo fee, in our case, it's around $400. That already includes the condo insurance, which is pag single detached ka, is around $150 to $200. Ang iba, more than $200 pa. So let's say on average is $200 pag single detached. So in a sense, yung 400 mo actually na condo fee, 200 na lang ang natitira, less the insurance cost. Okay? So yun, predictable cost, repairability, kasi kasama na yun sa pag-manage ng condo, as well as yung garbage na collection fee and the upkeep. So for example, I'm going to show you the upkeep of this courtyard. Yan, so you could see naka-mow talaga yan, naka-trim yung mga puno and everything else. And it's also critical to consider na since nasa Calgary ka, yung snow removal. So sobrang hirap nun. Whereas pag nasa single detached ka, ay ikaw ang gagawa ng snow removal na yon. So that's inclusive. So more or less I could imagine there would be $50 to $75 difference against the cost compared to a single detached na siguro yung $50 na yon ay management fee na. Whatever that is. So yun lang yung parang nakikita kong advantage ng single detached na nakaka-save ka. Depends on your experience, my experience, but so far, based on my research and my interview with my other friends, there is still savings pag nasa single detached ka. But that depends. Kasi, as what I've said, yung consistent repairability, yung consistent cost per month for townhouse, pwedeng hindi mangyari yon sa single detached. Kasi baka may bigla kang repair ng roof, repair ng sidings mo, ikaw lahat yung gagawa nun. Repair ng whatever that's in your backyard, yung gate, yung wall nung backyard mo, and also pwedeng out of your pocket yun mangyari. So, number 2 is, of course, townhouses are cheaper, way cheaper than single detached houses or duplex. So, yung cost namin ay $435. At that time nung pagbili namin, nasa $700 to $800 ang mga single detached houses dito sa Calgary. Syempre dun yun sa mga suwabing communities talaga. But you could still find like $650 to $700 or probably $600 to $700 na single detached houses na medyo old na, different communities around Calgary and all. So, upfront cost, number 2, yun yung nakikita kong advantage. Makakapasok ka sa real estate when it comes to townhouses much earlier, much cheaper. Number 3, low maintenance responsibilities. So again, yung maintenance ng outside of your house, snow removal, grass cutting, lawn mowing, landscaping, sa condo board yan. They get a contractor to do all those kinds of activities. So, wala ka talaga halos gagawin when it comes to maintaining your vicinity, maintaining the surroundings of your house or your townhouse. So, nakikita ko siyang advantage talaga, lalo na pag yung mga small pa yung mga bata na kailangan mo silang tutukan or mas alagaan. So, isa talaga yun sa advantage kasi in a sense, nandun na mapapasa na sa condo board or sa mga contractors yung responsibilities na yun. Number 4, efficient use of space. So, kita nyo naman, walang nasasayang talaga pag nasa townhouse ka. Every inch, every foot ay may purpose. So, yung sa amin, it's around 1,400 square. Very efficient siya. Although, syempre, pag single detached house, you have a much bigger space, you have a much bigger backyard, living room, etc. But that's the purpose of having really a single house, is for the space. Kaya nga nagugustuhan din namin yung thought of moving to a single house. So, again, for townhouses, very efficient yung paggamit nila ng space. Maximize talaga, even the courtyard is maximized. So every inch yan, parang alam mo talagang nakaplano, calculated. Number 5, this is a bit low on priority, but the sense of community, kasi nga madami kayo, dito sa vicinity ng townhouse nyo, medyo may feel ka na agad of a community. May kapitbahay ka, medyo mas nakikita mo sila compared sa pag nasa single detached ka kasi meron talagang boundaries yun and meron talaga siyang harang. But here, nakakasalubong mo yung mga neighbors mo and all. So medyo mababaw siya. But then, it's still one of the advantages of having to live in a townhouse. 6 is others naman, they feel the sense of security kasi nga since tabi-tabi kayo, kung may bad actor, pwede kang sumigaw and all and maririnig na ng buong townhouse yun kasi nga dikit-dikit kayo. And some townhouses actually are gated, so mas secure sila, mas hindi sila pwedeng pasukin ng mga outsiders. So madaming advantages when it comes to security then. That's one way of thinking about it. Ang disadvantage naman nun is, ayun nga, since dikit-dikit kayo, some people kasi would like more privacy and really more space in between their neighbors na ayaw nilang magkakadikit-dikit. Like for example, our townhouses, in one stretch, we have 5 neighbors or 5 yan na units na magkakadikit-dikit. So, others kasi prefer that. But for me, since we've lived in Singapore for quite a while, and then also in Richmond, naka-townhouse din kami dito, parang naging natural na sa amin to live in a townhouse. So, hindi na masyado siyang big deal for us. But for others, of course, it's preference. Pwedeng maging big deal sa kanila. So, madami siyang advantages. But again, for single detached houses kasi, ang nakikita ko namang advantage is ikaw ang may control kung sino ang insurance mo. You can negotiate, as what I've said, around $200 ang normal na insurance cost, but you could negotiate to other insurance companies para mas mapababa. I also asked our condo board kung ano ang nagiging cost ng pagtaas ng condo fee on a normal situation. And she said really that it's really the insurance. Yung pagkuha ng trash, upkeep, konting-konti lang, insignificant compared dun sa pagtaas ng insurance. Okay, so yeah, I'm just sharing my thoughts on us having to own a townhouse so far and yung mga advantages na nakikita ko compared to single detached homes. But again, fam, it's preference. And for Alba Fam Bam, we're still praying na pwede kaming makalipat ng single detached house. We're still going to continue to do some open houses again. Actually, nakapag-ikot-ikot pa kami ng a few single houses but hindi ko lang na-record. But I'll try to record one next time. Another advantage pala ng single detached houses, I almost forgot about this, is yung appreciation niya ay mas mabilis talaga compared sa townhouses. I've done my quick research as well on that. Mas mabilis talaga. So no doubt, dun sa mga investors dyan, again, I'm up for that. Single detached houses really has faster growth potential or growth value when it comes to investment. So kung titirhan mo naman, which in our case, tinitirhan naman namin, and I never considered like buying it for investment, then okay, sure, mas mabagal ngang magtaas ang property value ng townhouse, pero dito naman kami nakatira. So regardless kung bumaba yan or tumaas and all, I don't really mind kasi at the end of the day, dito kami nakatira. So there you go, and hopefully nakashare ako dito ng some knowledge on those families that are thinking of buying a townhouse. May mga advantages, may mga disadvantages really. Townhouse versus single detached homes. Pero ang isang advantage ng townhouse is if you want to own your property as fast as you can and as cheap as you can. It's either a condo or a townhouse, but you need to be mindful of what I've just said, the advantages and disadvantages compared to single houses. Kasi i-weigh mo talaga yan. There's no right or wrong answer kasi depende talaga yan sa family situation nyo. Family-wise, financially-wise, your size, the size of your family, yung mga needs nyo, and other consideration. So, could I say that it's a bad move or a bad investment? I don't think so. Because if I would say yes, then I would argue na is it still okay for us to be renting a 2,800 apartment in Richmond? I don't think so. So there you go. That's my conclusion, and hope you guys like it, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe down below, fam. So see you on the next video, and hang loose.